Hi everyone, this is Radzy and thank you so very much for tuning in. I'm so grateful for your beautiful divine presence here. This is a beautiful video that I wanted to record and share with you, and this is about our crystal healing gemstone beginners course that is launching later this month on 21st and 28th of October 2018. And I just wanted to share with you my journey with crystals, my journey with connecting with crystals, understanding crystals, and how I have developed my personal relationship with this beautiful kingdom, the gem and mineral kingdom. So let me take you back on a journey to 2011. I was doing my Masters of Economics in New York University. I'd gone to my first couple of classes and I realized this was not my soul's calling. Yet my parents and I, we'd done so much work to get me to New York, University. We'd rented a studio apartment, and I knew I had to do this, and it was my dream as an undergrad student to do economics, to study economics. And I was there, I was in this vibrant city, and I was doing the course, and I thought I need to find something that will nourish my soul, fill my cup, as I can dedicate time to doing economics, which I had enrolled for, especially in the first semester where everything was sort of required courses. There were not many electives at the time. We did get electives later on in the year. So to begin with, I was in New York City in a studio apartment, living by myself. I had family in New York, which was a huge help, but for the most of the week I was kind of by myself, and economics was not really singing to my soul, and that's when crystals came into my life. I remember traveling and finding this crystal shop, which was on the 4th or 7th floor in some commercial building. I went, and that whole room was filled with crystals. The entire room was filled with crystals, and my heart buzzed like there is no tomorrow. I wanted to have it all, bring it all, connect with it all, but I started small. So I went, I perused. I think I ate that person's, the person who was supporting the shop at the time, that I chewed on their brains for as much as I can until they started ignoring me for good reason. And then I went about my time, intuitively picked some crystals, brought them home, and then I just gazed at them for the longest time. I just gazed at them. I was like, what beauty and miracle and magic is this? It was so beautiful. I did not know how to work with crystals. I did not know what they mean. I remember I visited this beautiful tarot reader back in New York City at the time, in a bookshop called Namaste Bookshop. It's still there. I'm not sure if the reader's still there, but I remember going to her, and it was fun. I knew not much about tarot and oracle cards back then, but it was a metaphysical shop. Did not buy crystals there though, funnily enough. Just went to get the reading and came out and bought some decks though, but did not buy crystals. And I started reading for myself, and through those messages I was the cards kept saying crystal, 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 crystal. So then I went to this crystal store and I got these crystals, and then I remember just being so happy that they were there, so happy that I had these beings in my space. And I tell you this from personal experience, having crystals in your room changes the vibe of your room. You say that one more time. Placing crystals in your room changes the vibe of your room. I speak from personal experience. Of course, there's scientific evidence to prove that, of the energetic shift, but yes, they do. And my studio apartment and its energy completely flipped with the presence of those crystals. And I was new to Facebook. I was not new to Facebook, but I was new to metaphysical realm in Facebook back then. So I found these beautiful crystal sellers in Australia. I was all the way in New York, and I found these beautiful crystal sellers in Australia. And I started buying crystals from them. I don't know why, but I did not peruse local gemstone shops, but I perused a lot of international crystal sellers. Mostly all of them were in Australia, and I bought my crystals, and the more they arrived in my room, in my studio, the more I felt at home, the more I felt comforted, the more I felt like this was good. This was good energy, and I felt so peaceful, and I felt so calm, and I feel that really aided me in my courses in New York University, because obviously they were not quite where my heart was, but the crystals were, and they really aided and helped me navigate this space for myself, and I felt really good about them. And I think that's when that's when I've truly understood the energy of crystals and working with them. I took crystal healing courses much later in my in my life. I first just bought the crystals, and I enjoyed their presence in my life. The one reason why I love crystals, and a lot of people may not know this, may not connect with this, but this is my personal energy of why I really love crystals, is because they connect me to pure divine energy. And I love that. You know, I love knowing the essence of pure divine energy, pure divine love. Like, how does that feel like? How does that energy connect like? You know, we do not always have access to people who are beautiful embodiments of that divine love. We do, but we don't have all the time. And some of us, we don't have that for a long period of time in our lives. So how does one access divine love? How does one understand what that energy feels like? It's an emotion, it's a feeling. It cannot be said, it cannot be understood. It must be felt. It must resonate in the heart right here. And for me, that's what crystals do. They are embodiments of that pure divine love energy. So when I, for example, hold this beautiful rose quartz tower that is in my hand right now, and I hold it, and I just wrap my hands around it, or just hold it in my hand. Pure divine love, pure divine energy. This is what it feels like. This is a beautiful embodiment of comes from Mama Earth. Is mined from the depths of Mama Earth, and is an embodiment of that pure divine beautiful energy. So this is why I love crystals. This is why I'm very passionate about crystals. A lot of people have a lot of different reasons why they connect with crystals, why they interact with crystals, how crystals came in their lives, and how crystals have transformed their lives. And for me, I'm going to pick up another one of my faves, which is, of course, rose quartz. Kind of my favorite crystal of all times. The reason why I came to crystals, the reason why I vibrate or connect with crystals, is purely because they are an embodiment of that pure divine energy, pure divine love, pure divine vibration, which I believe every person in their lives should experience. And I believe crystals are a great way to experience that. Forget their healing and metaphysical properties. Forget what each one of them does, right? That for me came much later. Forget how you can use them. You can wear them. You can put them in your purse, you can put them under your pillow, you can have them on your bedstand, you can meditate with them, you can carry them in your car, you can do so many things with crystals. And each crystal has a different metaphysical and healing and physical property. And beyond all of that, beyond going into the specifics of everything, for me, crystals are the womb. I feel like I'm back in the cosmic womb. I feel like I'm back in connection with that pure divine energy, pure divine essence. It does something to my heart, which is so beautiful. And of course you're going to be like, yeah, Radzy, rose quartz is an unconditional love crystal, so rose quartz are going to do that to you. I agree, but let me tell you, there is something this beautiful quartz point does too. Mother lode. This is the mother lode. I mean, of course, people have bigger mother lodes, but this is my mother lode. And I love her. It's a her, by the way. I think it's a her. That too. I kind of have weird energetic things with the crystals, but most importantly, they allow me to connect to pure divine energy, pure divine love, pure energy, pure vibration of the universe, of the cosmos. These beautiful guys have come from the womb of Mother Earth, the cosmic womb, and they give me the opportunity to connect to my cosmic womb and my essence from that space. So that is how I found my crystals, and that's how I have created my relationship with these crystals, cultivated this beautiful bond with the crystals. Very different, I want to say, from what people around you might say or might believe. But yeah, these crystals are embodiments of pure divine energy, pure divine love, and they allow me to return to the cosmic womb from where both them and I and you have come from. So yeah, if you enjoyed this little brief story, and if you want to go deeper into the realm of crystals, connect with crystals, understand how they work, why they work, go into scientific stuff, and really create this beautiful relationship with crystals and crystal healing, and understanding all of that jam, I'm hosting a 2 weekend, 1.5 hour each on every Sunday live e-course. Begins 21st October, so 21st and 28th October, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. We will be having 1.5 hour classes. So 21st 1.5 hours, and 28th 1.5 hours, 3 hours of content, 3 hours of me and you and crystals. Awesome. And then we've got lifetime access. We've got access to a Facebook group, and if you enroll before October 7th, there is a free gift. And it is taking me a lot of willpower to not share the gift with you, but I bought it, and I didn't know why I was buying so much crystal energy, but I did, and now I know, because it's going to you. So if you're ready to begin your journey with crystals and crystal healing, and you really think this is the time, then say yes, let's do it, and send me a message for more details. But thank you for watching the broadcast, and thank you for listening to my story and my connections with the Crystal Kingdom. And I will see more of you on our Facebook page, Shining in Love. Take care. Bye. Have a beautiful rest of the day, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. All my love. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.